For those of you who are unsure, I didn't get an intro in this video because we started working. But we are putting the main wing spar onto the fuselage, center fuselage, and this is the most critical part in the entire build. This has to line up exactly perfectly and without any torque into it at all. And if there's any torque, the instructions say to contact Sling Technical, not to try to fix it yourself. So far, this has been perfect. I'm going down, and I am just going down 2 by 2, putting in rivets, 2 at a time, here, and some of these get 3. So it won't be always 2 of 2, sometimes 2 and 3. To go down, and then we'll put this on its belly and work from there. But this is one of the most critical steps of the entire build, and helps to have 3 people when you're trying to get this, because it's with 2 people it's almost impossible to hold all this correctly. Now the center wing spar, we had a hook. Actually, it's an aircraft spruce catalog, which was just the right size to put underneath here in order to center on the wing spar perfectly. So far everything is perfect. It's lining up absolutely perfectly, and I just want to get all of these in as fast as possible and put this thing on its belly. All right, have it come my way, but pick it up.
Yep, up in your direction.
No, your direction.
Oh, you want to sit it on the bed?
Exactly what I want to do.
Okay. Yes. There. I left the phone book up there ready.
Yes, exactly. That's what I did too. Aircraft spruce thing.
I'm showing my age.
All right, let's lift it up, just straight up a couple inches. I want to move the book up, and I want to put this right about here.
Okay, so you want to put the next section in with the gear landing gear box, right?
Yes, so you and I can do that. This goes up. I think it goes up underneath here, because this piece that would make the most sense,
Okay.
because that would be underneath, right?
It's got a flange on it, right?
And then, yeah, and that goes in here, and then we can start riveting all these pieces in here. All these pieces can now be riveted in here.
You can drive.
All right, well, you saw us get the main wing spar onto the fuselage. I'm going to cut this now, because we're debating which ways to go first on some of this, and I'll turn it back on shortly. Okay, November 720 Sierra, this is Steve in the garage. It is December 8th, and you saw the first video that we shot already. Now, we did that because we had forgotten, well, it was raining. It's been raining off and on all day. We actually have a tarp covering up the fuselage, which is sitting right off to your right. And it's been raining off and on all day. Here, let me show you that. We've got the fuselage out here because we needed the room, so we put a Harbor Freight tarp over it. It's not completely, it's still getting wet, but it's better than it was. And it's not raining right this second, but it's been raining off and on. Anyway, we're working on, we did get the main wing spar clecoed down to the main floor. And now we're working on the sections behind that. But before we can put this part up underneath here, we've got 4 rivets that we need to put in, and they're countersunk rivets, and they're in the what do you call it? In the wheel well. So I ordered this ECK the other day. It's a corrosion inhibitor. So it goes on every rivet in this wing spar, because there's stainless rivets that go in there, and then so the rivets all get shot wet. this stuff, aircraft spruce, little bitty tube, 3.7 ounces, I believe. And while the tube itself is only, I don't know, 25 bucks, by the time you get finished with shipping, it's almost 50 bucks for this thing. So if you can add this to something else that you're ordering, add it now, because you'll need it. All right. All right, so we're gonna put these 4 rivets in here. That connects these uprights to the wheel well. And then we can take all these clamps off, and then we're going to put it up underneath here and start riveting all these pieces in. We got a lot to rivet. So I'm going to puncture this and see how we do. But I'm going to use this, like this, to... Okay, all right. So we're going to shoot these wet because they are in the wheel well. I'm just going to do these one at a time, and unfortunately I have to do these by manual because I can't get the gun down here. So, okay, yes, okay. All right, so it's a rainy day here in southern Texas, and we are shooting these rivets wet. This TSi stuff. We are working on riveting these 4. And this is a manual rivet gun, as you can see, because I can't get the rivet gun down into it. So, anyway, okay. All right, well, there's 4 done. I'm going to do this side. So, and you can see this is not easy. All right, well, you've seen us do this. We're going to turn it off. And anyway, it's rainy out here today, so. All right, so far we've been lucky. Since the last time I turned on the video, we've not had any more rain, but everything's wet. So we've been putting on these things here, and it's just a lot of work. And we've not flipped it to the side, except to put on the main wheel spar, or wing spar. We just been moving it over, and you'll see me go up underneath and start putting in these plecos from underneath. And then we'll move it over, and I'll put some more on the other side. But that's what we're doing. See why this isn't lining up? Oh, never mind, I got it. One out here, I need to line it up. They are. This is when you need about a 14, 15-year-old kid that can get underneath there. Not us old people. It ain't easy. But, let's see. No, just put it over that side and I'll do that side. Well, all the things now, this, yeah, this, that's right, this goes skin here. Side sheet there. Just have to put something in there to hold it apart. Do it, yeah. Yeah.
Or you can expect that, of course.
That was. All right, so we got all the skins and ribs on here in clecoed, and none of them are riveted to the bottom skin here in the back part of the front fuselage, center fuselage. The skin on the front fuselage, well, I won't say front, center fuselage front is riveted down. But I've got a lot of rivets to put in now in all of these areas. A lot of them come from underneath. And some of them have to come in from the sides and whatever, and top down and stuff like that. So anyway, I got a lot of work to do in riveting all these sections together. But at least they're in and they're clecoed, pretty much in place. This is how the front will look. It is what it is. And it is. These are, see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 is in the airplane. Yep. I said that before, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. Okay, this one has 1, this one has 2, this one has 3, this one has 4, this one has 5, and these are jigs to hold the separation. And number 6 is in the rear tail cone. And they hold everything out, and then those cross pieces go from here, from number 1 to number 6. And that's this one over here, and there's 3 other parts. But those don't get put in until we put this part together. I got a lot of riveting to do before I even get to the point of attaching these. But at least it's kind of fun to see the fuselage here. So anyway, it is what it is, and it's done. And yeah, as far as I know, this is where the rear seats sit into this. And yeah, and inside the house, because it's been raining for the last few days, I've been working on seats. So I have the rear seat done, and the front seats I will be working on tonight. And got a little bit of work to do on those, and then I'm waiting on some parts from Sling because something wasn't right on one of the uprights. And anyway, but all the mechanical stuff for the seat pins I have, and that's what I've got to work on. And that's a job in and of itself. I haven't shown you that yet, but I'll turn on the camera inside and do that, show it to you. All right, so I think we're going to call it a day for this part here. And so we won't be able to take this off of here and put it up here, although we could. All right, well, we'll move some boxes there. I'm going to turn off the video.